Hey everyone! Okay, so after a crazy day, we are back on our vacation. Today we are in Hollywood Studios.
We are well hydrated with electrolytes in our body and ready to have a fun day in air condition and some rides.
Yes, as Steve said, we are drinking lots of water, and he went to the store and got me these electrolyte drinks, so we're doing it right now. Yeah, as Steve mentioned, we're gonna do some shopping today, so we just popped into the dark room. We're looking at all the magic bands here. Forgive me for sounding weird. I did not have my Invisalign in all day yesterday, so. Oh my gosh, look at this. So if you don't know, remember slap bracelets?
Yeah.
They have magic bands now.
Yeah, it's quick release. That's pretty cool.
We haven't seen these before. These are so cute. They're little Christmas ornaments, or holiday ornaments, of the Skyliner. And I love ornaments like this, where it's made of this like glass. So they got Stitch here. It looks like we got some Tigger. A Ratatouille one, but on this side the tag was covering up. You got Colette there. Ooh, I like this one. You guys know me and my Kristoff. I'm gonna have to get that one. Got some really cute home stuff here. I love this wreath. You guys probably don't know this, but I have a collection of wreaths at home that I switch out for each season, so I don't think I need another one, but that one's really cute. Okay, this just caught my eye. I don't know what this is. It's like a giant chain. It's like a lanyard or something. Alice in Wonderland 70. Oh, it's a bag strap. Okay. That's pretty fabulous looking. I love this Dwell Be Well line they have here, and I've seen this picture. I saw this picture at Disneyland. It's so cute, this nice framed picture, Be Happy. It's a perfect square. I kind of wish there was a second one. I've only seen this one. I wish there was like a series, because I would buy a couple of them and put them in my laundry room. Really cute. Wow, check this out. This is a Pop Town Cinderella Castle and Mickey Mouse in celebration of the 50th. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I just had to check the price on this because I love stuff like this. It is framed, a framed pennant of Walt Disney World, and back here it looks like there's also a red one. Oh, that one's Christmas time. It is $200. You know, and if $200 is a little too steep, because I don't really want to spend that much, they sell these pennants. You could probably make one yourself with a smaller frame. So these pennants are $15, so that might be a better solution for us. Check this out. So these are, I didn't know what they were. At first I thought they were serving dishes. It says they're coasters. That's if I'm looking at the right box. But they look like the old tickets. You know, you got your E-ticket, your D-ticket for the Magic Kingdom. That is so cute. Like I said, I think it's kind of weird that they're called coasters, but that's what the box says. Coasters. Okay, so we didn't really find anything for us. Maybe we'll go back and get a couple shirts. But we did get Caleb a new hat.
That's pretty cool.
Looks awesome, bud. You don't want to show everybody? Yeah.
Well, it has these, and it goes like this. Walk with Dad. Hey, Dad, wear it this way.
Dad does wear it like that sometimes, huh?
You wear it like this way?
Yeah.
Try it.
It'll be kind of hard for you to do that in the stroller, though.
But it looks awesome.
What?
Is that BB-8?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you ready?
All right, so we just got off Rise of the Resistance. We had a little moment there.
It was a struggle.
Caleb, he got up this morning. He's like, I want to go on the Star Wars ride. He's been talking about it. So we got to the part where we actually passed the Stormtrooper room.
Yeah.
They wanted to check his height one more time, and he threw a fit.
But it's because they're very intimidating. They're very quick and snap to it, and I think it got to him. So he started thinking it was scary. So
right.
But
we managed. We pulled through.
Yes, we eventually got to measure him again, which. Again, maybe next time they just say, yeah, we measure him at the front. It's okay. They won't let you on otherwise.
Yeah.
But anyhow, he eventually rode it, did like it. Mm-hmm. So just know that when you're taking little ones, while the actors are very good in there, the cast members are very good, it might intimidate a few.
Yeah. Okay, which button are we doing?
The top one.
Good job. We are here at Toledo on the rooftop of the Gran Destino Tower. It's floor 16. It's Tapas Steak and Seafood. We're very excited about this. This is a gorgeous rooftop restaurant. I keep saying rooftop. It's top floor, I should say. Steve and I have actually both been here before, but we've never vlogged it. Did you find a hidden Mickey? Where is it?
Show him where it's at.
Where's the hidden Mickey?
Right here.
That's so cool.
Oh, look what you get because you got a hidden Mickey. Look. You get a Mickey sticker.
Get a Mickey sticker.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Good day?
Yes.
How about you? You have a good day?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know.
We went to the pool.
I was swimming.
But it was good, right?
All right, it's always good when Caleb is totally hamming it up as we walk in. So he found the hidden Mickey, got a sticker, very sweet with the waitress. We're gonna have a wonderful dinner tonight, right, bud?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're here.
Yep, we're here. It's a really nice, it's a beautiful restaurant. There's giant windows all throughout, so you get sweeping views of the entire resort. It's really, really beautiful. Our reservation, it's about 5:30 right now, so we've got a lot of light coming in, open, airy. It's a beautiful restaurant. And this is the point when I usually do the pan down to give you a look at the menu, but it looks like still here at Toledo, they're doing these QR codes. So let me put this up. If you're interested to see what we have, you can go ahead and scan that right now.
So the restaurant is described as a tapas, steak, and seafood restaurant. The second it said tapas, Mike was like, "Ugh, I'm not about that
Yeah.
whatsoever." But tapas is just the appetizer portion of the menu item here. You're going to get your traditional entree sizes, either a steak to share, a steak for yourself, a specialty sustainable fish. Those are always going to be offered every single day. What I would tell you is that even though we're at a 5:30 reservation, it's pretty full and packed in here already today. So just plan that and plan ahead. It also has limited hours. I'm not sure if you talked about that.
I didn't, but I pointed out to you they're closed on Monday
And Tuesday.
So
So they're open from Wednesday through Sunday.
Right.
Yeah. So they have limited days, and that's a plaque. That's permanent. So it's not just
Yeah.
during COVID time. So just again, if you want to try this place, you need to work within those dates to be able to get that scheduled.
Okay, would y'all like me to tell you which ones are which?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Alright, so I'm going to start with this board right here. This one in the rose is going to be your lomo jamon. This one right here is going to be your jamon serrano. Around the olives is going to be your chorizo. And this darker one is going to be your jamon iberico. For your cheeses, there's a manchego and a Valdion blue cheese. This last one is going to be your drunken goat with a little bit of wine in it. And then for your pincho slate, we have the mussels escabeche,
Hey, Dad.
your poached tuna, your tortilla españa, and finally your Valdion blue cheese again.
Yeah, so as Steve said, this is tapas style, so the menu is pretty intimidating. It reminds me a lot of Kappa, which we just did recently. But one thing I do like, and it's what we ordered tonight, they have a chef's signature dinner for two. This is $145, but it kind of takes all the guesswork out of it for you, which for me, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We've got a cheese board called the Spaniard, and then we've got a flight of 4 pintos. Did I say that right?
I guess so. That's how she said it. So.
So we've got the cheese board and the pintos already here. It looks delicious.
So to make Mike happy, all you have to do is eliminate choice. Just eliminate the
Yes.
choice.
For a place like this, yes. When I saw that, I was like, we're getting that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And the Alfredo man. Enjoy.
Guys.
So for dinner, we have decided to start with cocktails. No surprise there. And one of their specialty cocktails is the Sangratini. This is stolen. How do you say that? Stolen Chanaya? Stolichnaya vodka. This is Stolichnaya vodka. Oh goodness, I can't pronounce any of this. Garnacha, Old Vines, Compier Creme de. Oh boy, I'm just gonna put the text on the screen.
And for my cocktail, I ordered the Alla Prima Manhattan. This has Elijah Craig, 94 proof Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Amaro Nino Quintessentia, La Copa by Gonzalez Baez Sweet Vermouth, maple syrup, and orange bitters. Now, this is a unique way to serve a Manhattan. Typically, it's served up. This is definitely much more as an old-fashioned style cocktail.
Okay, I took a sip while Steve was about to record. I went, uh-oh. This
That's
is a
always a
Jolly
good
Rancher
sign.
cocktail.
Oh, gosh, of course.
Yeah, total Jolly Rancher vibes. Hold on. It's really good. It is good. It's sweet though. Like I said, it's a Jolly Rancher, so I don't know how else to explain it. It's a Jolly Rancher.
Is it a watermelon Jolly Rancher? Is it apple? Like,
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Great descriptive words. All right, now time to try my Manhattan, again in an old-fashioned vessel, so we'll see how this goes. So with the actual vermouth that they have in this, it definitely makes it a Manhattan style, much more than old fashioned. You have that rich, you know, peppery, but also soft and sweet vermouth that enhances the flavor overall. It almost has like a chocolate finish to it. Very delicious. It is a pretty sweet cocktail, which I'm not traditionally used to getting, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
All right, so Steve and I are going to dig into this first course, and if in case you didn't hear her, this one is basically a mussel. This one is olive oil poached tuna with lemon. This here, I'm going by what's in the center of your screen. That is a Spanish potato omelet, and then here, last, we've got a blue cheese with fig and honey. I think Steve and I are just going to go ahead and cut these in half, and we'll let you know what we think. All right, I was successful in cutting the mussel one right down the middle. I kind of licked my fingers. I got a little note of saffron, so we'll see if Steve picks that up.
All right, so the first one is a mussel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take this little bit of garnish, put it on yours, because you fancy like that.
Yeah.
It is a very petite bite. This one is, at least. That's delicious. It reminds me of Thomas Keller's Bouchon mussels that are made with saffron, so that's where I pick up the saffron as well. Nice. So think of it as just like a piece of toast with Thomas Keller's Bouchon mussels. You're gonna be happy.
Yay. Oh my god. It's totally Thomas Keller. It very much reminds me of eating classic mussels with that saffron broth.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I like that.
It's
I wish I had more
right?
of it.
Right?
Yeah.
See, you like tapas. Hey Mike.
What's up?
So admittedly, it's going to be a long vlog. We show every single bite. So how about we just try the rest of the few and then we'll comment on our favorites.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so we just completed all the tapas. I'll have to say, ranking in order of my favorite, mussels first. Then I like the omelet. The omelet was delicious. Then the blue cheese one, and then lastly the tuna. That was my overall order for those. I also kind of wish these were they came out together. Kind of wish they would have staggered that a bit.
Meaning the little bites and then the cheese board?
Exactly,
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so it'd been great if it was more staggered, just, have more of a variety, because we didn't know where to focus, where to try, or do anything like that.
Right.
But overall, they're all very delicious, very tasty.
Yeah, I would agree for the most part with your ranking. My least favorite, however, was that blue cheese.
Well,
most people will disagree with me. I thought it was too blue cheesy. Like, it was a huge burst of flavor. I don't care for it, so.
No kidding.
All three of us are powering down on this cheese board. It's really delicious. Caleb ate all the chorizo that was right here. And here's a funny note. That piece of toast there, I thought it was like a sugary bread, so I gave it to Caleb, and he just, oh my god, he did not like it. No. It has an off-putting licorice flavor to it.
Very much so.
I did not expect that. So.
I just tried it right now. I don't like it, but it's oddly unique that I still ate the whole cracker, so it's different, for sure.
But everything else has been really great.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a question for you. I'm going to turn the camera to you.
Okay.
All right, Mike. So, how does this charcuterie compare to your boar's head one that you get at our local grocery store?
That one's so much better. It's so much better. It's so much simpler, too.
Of course.
No, obviously, this is way more impressive. A lot more going on here. I really do like it. I think the only thing I don't like is probably the prosciutto. Prosciutto has never been my favorite, but I do like that it's offered.
Yeah, the chorizo pepperoni style was very good.
That was very, very good.
I was surprised Caleb liked it so much because chorizo typically has a little bit of a spice to it, but didn't seem to bother him.
Right, and these olives they're marinated so perfectly. I love it. I'm probably going to eat the whole bowl.
You go ahead and do that. I only like my olives and martinis.
Dinner has arrived, and this is the main entree. This is the Chouleton bone-in ribeye. I think I'm pronouncing that right, forgive me. It is served with tomato, onions, and we did get a choice of two sides. We went with the roasted Brussels sprouts. Our server said these were delicious. And this here is the olive oil potato puree. Our server, she highly recommended this. And you know us and mashed potatoes. And real quick, because I think we forgot to mention it, for Caleb, we ordered him some rice and the meatballs. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Does he get a thumbs up? I like that, yes. Let's not talk with our mouth open. Okay, you want some?
Yeah.
Okay. Caleb has spied our grilled onions, so he wants that, because of course he does.
Alright, so that should be good for him.
Oh my goodness, bud, look at all those onions. Look at him, he is so tired. This is the face of someone who went to Hollywood Studios this morning, then we went to the pool all day, and no nap. Okay, I'm leaving it up to Steve to carve up our bone-in ribeye.
So, I think the bone just goes through there, right?
Okay. All right, here's my plate. Oh wow, look at that. We did have them serve it medium rare. This looks phenomenal. And then paired that with the mashed potatoes and the Brussels sprouts. Yum.
So what I have to say with this meal, the main entree being the huge bone-in ribeye, it's very impressive, the presentation. Unfortunately, that's as impressive as it gets. The steak itself is not very juicy, it's not very tender. I did get it cooked well on my side. I think Mike's a little more medium well, the medium rare. Probably because my side was closer to the bone.
You mean yours is cooked to the right temperature, not well? Okay.
Yeah. Yours was not. And that's the risk you have when you have such a big piece of meat like that.
Yeah.
So my side being closer to the bone, it got the right temperature. Mike's being on the outside of it, not so much. It's missing like salt, pepper, butter flavor. It's very much, fire roasted, and that's the flavor you get. It's a fire roasted steak. The sides, however, are pretty good.
Yeah.
But is it worth it? Probably not. So just know that going into it. One thing I also wanted to point out is, as you saw, Caleb hit the elevator on the way up here, so we are staying on site, so we asked for a recommended wine for our pairing. She did pair a really good Spanish Rioja with us, and it does pair nicely with our charred steak. Cheers.
I am in agreement with Steve 100%, everything he said. The mashed potatoes are delicious. I've been adding every bite of steak. I dollop a little bit of mashed potatoes on top.
To enhance the bite.
Yeah, for sure, but yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's an expensive mistake, but, whatever.
Yeah, that's why we're making this video, to let you guys all know.
Exactly. Every dining review cannot be positive. Otherwise, we're not being honest.
For sure.
There we go. So the one thing I will say is that this restaurant is absolutely stunning. You get this beautiful skylight overhead. I know Mike talked about the views, but it's actually designed after 1930s avant-garde art, specifically Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali's artwork is actually featured throughout the entire Gran Destino Tower. So it's pretty nice to be able to sit in a nice place like this and just look up and admire some of the beauty that they did and the thought that the Imagineers put into this restaurant. Okay, so one thing I just wanted to point out, I'm setting Mike up for this, is that when they do bring out the food for each course, they just throw it all at you. So they do have pretty small tables here, and it kind of gets overwhelming pretty fast. So that's one thing to be aware of. I mean, this is what remains.
Yeah, it's a lot of food.
It is.
I don't know if you mentioned it already, but we kind of wish they had brought... You mentioned that, right?
Yeah, it's better timing and all the different offerings that they have, right?
Yeah.
But we are going to stop with the steak for obvious reasons. But because we also have the dessert course coming, and I think there'll be a sampling of desserts for that. I think they call it the dessert buffet
or
something
bar
like that.
or something like that.
Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah. All right, so dessert has arrived, and this is the Toledo Tapas Bar dessert. With this, we get a chocolate bar, and it's topped with different flavored mousses, and those include Spanish coffee, crunchy chocolate, raspberry mousse, and lemon curd. Looks great.
Yes. All right, so we are diving into this dessert. Again, the Toledo bar.
It's a Toledo Tapas Bar dessert.
That's not at the bar, it's an actual bar.
And it's not tapas.
Yes, and then they also describe all the flavors on top as the level of enhancement. I don't know if my palate is just burned or whatever it is for the rest of the stuff, but I'm not getting any difference in the flavors. I think it's because I'm taking a full bite, so I just should probably taste just the little tops on top.
Okay.
The only one I did get was the last one, and that one's very, very rich. So I think that might be the coffee one that they mentioned.
I think so.
That works for me. I like that a lot. It's light, it's airy, it's chocolate, it tastes great.
And that concludes our dinner at Toledo. As you can see, we forgot to film an outro, but we had a really, really nice time. As you saw, we weren't crazy about the steak. We probably won't go back for quite a while. That cheese board was very, very good. I did like that little flight of those small bites at the beginning. The cocktails were okay. We mentioned it earlier in the vlog, and I hate to say it, but Steve and I have actually dined there before, and we weren't crazy about it back then. It was when it first opened. We decided to try it out again, vlog it, and we've never really been impressed with Toledo. If you've had a great experience, that's awesome. I'm glad. Maybe it's just one of those places that has like off nights, but we did want to create this video to share with you. I feel like we're always gushing. We're always giving these glowing positive reviews. So maybe you don't believe us all the time, but yeah, we're not rushing to go back to Toledo. Regardless, it was another fun video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our magic family to yours, enjoy.